Hi, it's Sue from Createful Journals, and thank you for getting the color by template set that we had. And I had some questions about how to edit these in Canva, so I just thought I'd give you some quick tips on how to do that. So this is the Easter color by number here, and then what I would suggest you do is just come up to File and go to make a copy of the template and maybe put the original into a folder in Canva that's got all the originals, and then you can work on the copy. And then if anything ever goes wrong, you can just go back to the original and start again. So we have these templates in here, and then you can see that we've put some frames in here. And then let's just have a look at how they work. So say, for example, we just wanted to change some of this. Again, I would just duplicate the page and then work on the duplicate, and then you've got the main to compare it to, or if, again, things go wrong, just start again. So when you click on the elements, you'll see that they start to highlight here. So these are all the things that you could move around and change. So you could, pull the dots, you could change the size in here, the circles, move it somewhere else, or if you wanted to add another one, so say we wanted to add one down here. And then just to keep the proportions, just use the Shift key, and then you can make the different circles in here. So that's how you can change this. Of course, you could change this to a different shape if you wanted to. You could make this more into, like, say, mini X shape, some other, or put stars on here, and then just change all the shapes out. So that'd be one way to make yours a little differently. Now, when it comes to all the lines, again, you just want to hover over. Now you'll see that it's gone purple here. So this is the line that you can edit. So we could move this. So if you wanted to move it over somewhere, or if you wanted to shorten it, you can just, so say we wanted to make the line here, we could do that. And then we would come here, extend this line up here. And then if we wanted to add another line, you could just duplicate it here, and then just grab this, and then just, so we can make it go like this. So again, we can just change the look of everything just by varying the distances, moving some of the angles of the lines to make things easier. And then this one doesn't look quite right, so I'm just going to make it go into here like that. And now you can see that we have changed some of the lines. So that's one way that you could make things a little different there. And the same thing in here. So just click on each element that you want to move. You can duplicate something, and then we could move this. So say we want to move it into here like that. And now we've created a little bit of a different shape in there. Then if you wanted to say move this line, we could move it here. And then of course you'd have to shorten the other lines to make everything match like that. And then say we wanted to duplicate this line, let's just move it to here, and then I'm just going to bring that over, and then just make sure that it extends into the circle there. So you just have to kind of fine tune it a little bit here. So that's just some different ways you can add more shapes, more lines, and then we just have to get this to go into the circle, like, oops, like that here, and move this one over. And then if you look on here too, these are all little pieces. If you click on this part here, and then if we move this out the way, and you can see that how we've built the frame underneath there. So we've created all these little designs here. And again, you could change the shape in here if you wanted to. And then you just put when you're done, just put the frame back. And remember, there is that lock feature in Canva. So when you've got something set in place like the frame and you don't want to move it, you can just lock it, and then you're not going to accidentally edit it. So that's another thing that you can do in here as well. And then let's just have a look at some of the Mother's Day ones. So the same thing in here. You can come in and change each line just by clicking on it. So we could move this one down. And depending on what age level that you're doing this for, you can make each coloring line bigger, smaller, depending on the age that you're trying to target. So we could just add some different lines in here. Yeah, you just have to kind of fine tune to make sure that all the ends of the lines are hidden like that. then, you know, you could even change this into a dad1 too, just by changing the letters. And again, you can change the frame up here. So we've got, this is the line color of the frame. So if you wanted a different color for your frame, say we were going to do this, if we wanted pink for Mother's Day, we can do that too. Oops, I'll get it to change in here. So say we want that to be pink, and then the outline to be pink as well. So you can change the colors of the frames if you wanted to. And then just change all the lines up here. Again, change the letters if you wanted to on that one as well. And the same in here. And then if you wanted to change this design out, again, you just remove it, replace it with whatever icon that you want to use, and then you would just have to pull in the lines to match the new icon. Okay, so let me just show you what I mean here. So I've duplicated this page, and then I'm going to just delete this one. And I just did a quick search in graphics for a flower outline, and then I just filtered it because this is my pro account. I filtered it into free elements. So say, for example, I just wanted to put the petal in here. So you would come and center it wherever you wanted to in here. And then it's just a matter of coming in and fine-tuning these lines in here. So you may have to move things a little bit, so we can just come in and shorten the lines. Oops, it's just, okay, there we go. So we just want to shorten the lines here. And then bring this one back here. Yes, you kind of have to just play with it a little bit so you can see what we want to shorten. Maybe I would bring that right into here. And again, you're trying to make the spaces easy for kids to color. In there. Let's see if that works in there. And now these lines are a little thicker, so maybe because we have a thicker outline on the flower here, we just want to come in and just change the line with just a little bit, so it might be easier for kids to see again. So you would just keep on coming like this, and then like again we can just see where all the lines are going to fit. So this one here, I want to move that up and in. So say if I want to bring him into here, and this would, let's just make that here and bring that one into the frame. And then we just keep going like that. Let's just move that one right in here. You want to bring that down like that. And you would just keep going through and just keep on changing the lines. And you just have to move the frame out of the way. And again, if you've duplicated the page, you could just delete this frame, and then you would just come back down to the copy, the one that you duplicated, and pick up the frame again, and then just put it back over the top. So you just keep going like this until you have everything how you want it. And then you just position the frame in here. So let's just bring that up. And then you're going to have some new lines. And then I would just have to come in and change this one, remove that one. So let's just bring this down. Let's just pick up this line again, delete that one, and then let's just delete that one, then we can put a line back in if we need to. And that's about right there. And then move these. You just keep on going. It takes a little bit more time to do it in Canva, because in PowerPoint we can select it with the selection pane and we can just make things disappear, and then you just put them back in once you finish editing everything. So you just keep on going here, moving the lines, changing the thickness until you've got the design that you would like there. Okay, so what I ended up doing to make it easier to get all the lines in the frame, I just used single lines here, and I just made myself a temporary frame around it. I made it nice and thick and changed the color, and this way I can come in and I can fine tune all the lines here without actually having to physically move everything out of the way. So I found that to be a little easier there. So we can just click on everything here, and then you can just pull the lines to where you want it. That one just needs to go over a little bit, rather than keep moving everything out of the way. So that's what, and so you can use the arrow keys here to get it exactly where you want it. There. Okay, so, and then once you're done with here, we can just remove that and put the frame back on, and then you've got your finished product up here. So this is the one that was finished there. So that's some ideas for you how to use these. If you have any other questions about it, please let me know, and I will do some more videos for you. Thank you. And again, this was Sue from Createful Journals.